Oh my god, that guy dropped an all! I haven't seen that yet. This is going to be your guide to using Waddle Dee Bandana in Kirby Air Riders. So we got a spear, which means we're about to poke some crystals. Also grabbing Combat Star at the beginning seems pretty good. And the interesting thing is, we actually have more reach with our spear than D or Meta Knight with their weapons. So we don't have to be as precise, and we can farm just a little better, while also having more offensive proficiency. I saw a Rex wheelie. Kind of want to take the Rex, but the Battle Chariot does work really well with Bandana Waddle Dee. So this is where things kind of get interesting on the character, because yeah, you're mid-game, farm until that first event, and then see like if anything crazy happens with that. Rush to the portals. Oh dang, we actually ended up in a portal immediately and then kind of choked it. Oh well. Maybe we poke, maybe we wreck and get some stats back, or we just choke that entire thing. Happens. So the thing about Bandana Waddle Dee is that it doesn't have like crazy flying stats. Also, I'm just using that to cut off the top speed. So it's not like you can just get a good flying cart and make it up to the Sky Island super duper early. Also don't have a lot to like run through the portals with. So you just kind of want to look around for some fights, for some boxes, for some things to contest. It's also really nice if you get a combat machine and then there is a combat random event. But with this, like, yeah, see, we can go in and hurt some people and maybe get some stuff out of that. It's actually worth all of that fumbling for just the top speed. Top speed on the character is pretty low, but we can still use those stats and give us a couple of other options. So the thing about me is I'm not really that great at combat stadiums, so Bandana Waddle Dee doesn't really work with me, or work for me that well. But if you have like really good control and you are a very precise player, Bandana Waddle Dee can be pretty good, but there's also just other characters that are really good at combat as well. Actually, Vampire Star could just give you some really good overall utility, because you actually have a low base offensive stat, which means you don't just like go in and crush. You have to be very precise whenever you're fighting other people. But if you can do it, you actually have like a lot of control and stats to back that up. So that's kind of what you're focusing on. So I mean, we got like enough speed to be in contention with people. Might do better on like chariots or tanks when the Rex wheelie is where is my go-to, but I don't think it works that well on Bandana Waddle Dee either. Because of stuff like that, where it's like, yeah, how am I supposed to have precision on a Rex? But rare boxes into beam destruction seems pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm just going on a wing star because maybe we just get like a gliding stadium. I wasn't feeling confident in any of my stats. Pretty low performing game. We don't have a lot of speed. Didn't end up with a lot of offense either. I was stuck on a tank for a while. So air glider, we don't even have the stats for that, I feel. So like we just have to try to go for precision and outmaneuvering people on button rush. I'm not good at button rush either. So yeah, Battle Chariot for the big battle might have been in play, or keeping the Rex wheelie and just kind of hoping if you go big, you win. Beer-based combat isn't that crazy. And why do people like button control so much?
3, 2, 1, go!
Just slightly not an ideal amount of maneuverability. We get up here. Alright, we got a big one up here. We can just punch buttons. Maybe just guard up here for a bit. Oh wait, we have a beam. We can just steal everything. No, if it's 29 decent. Second. Yeah. I'm not upset about a button loss. 34. Don't know what else we could have done, but yeah, looking at Bandana Waddle Dee's stats, You have low weight, low max hit points, low offense, so like your combat stuff isn't good. Flight speed doesn't bail you out like it does with Meta Knight. Low top speed, it's like you just have control, which means you have to like focus on getting as much offense as possible, which is just RNG. And then hopefully you can use that again to outmaneuver people and then kind of like crush them in other combat challenges. But it's not even like you can pivot off or like, I have a Warp Star, some speed, and some glide, I might do well. Not really. So I'm gonna do another one and see if we can take away something from this. Be like, yeah, we ended up doing alright. Now, I really don't want every guide to be, so you use City Trial to farm with your strengths to offset your weaknesses, which is pretty much the game. But some characters are better at it than others. Waddle Dee, like, it really is, you need to use the spear to pick up boxes and maybe win, like, mini skirmishes and stuff. Interesting spawn. I'm like, can we go early Slick Star? Early Slick Star sounds like the worst idea ever, though. Because that's only going to hurt our farming in the Crystal Cave. But, like, okay, is it possible to just be cracked and then you can somehow still farm with the Slick Star and then use that to go straight into the volcano? I think Warp Star might have some possibility. But, like, just don't discount the power of that spear because it gives you that extra range and that extra good farming even compared to other characters. But then you're just weak. You are weaker while trying to set this up. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, this is actually just a complete mess down here with all kinds of insanity. I don't want to be a part of this. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's see who gets the magnet. But I get this in return. Alright, so we just picked up a ton of items. I somehow killed him with a Swerve Star. We're just better. So again, like, yeah, you can still... You actually need to scrap on this character, which is something I kind of don't like doing in the early game on City Trial. It's like, I want to get strong and then fight, but you kind of just need to be a bully early or else you're not going to be super effective. Also, I don't like getting bullied myself. So now that we have the Swerve Star, can we make it to the volcano? And if we can... Oh, wow. Does this mean very early island? Especially if we're just finding everything. Yeah, this actually is doable. So, Wing Star... not Swerve Star. Slick Star. Ah! Secret rooms. Oh, I was about to say, what did he find? But also, we're just spinning on him. Yeah. Okay, so the Sky Island wasn't that great. Secret rooms, also not ideal for us. But I think our stats are just kind of going crazy somehow, and we're making the Slick Star work. And now I think we do want to get off this at some point, though. Gave us a good early game. Now we need to find... Oh, or we could also just use this to maybe scoop up a short race. And then we look for a chariot and see if we can do something about that. 8 speed, 5 glide. It's something. And then maybe a Warp Star or a Wing Star can get us there. I mean, we're just kind of like bouncing around really fast through this. If anything, this short race is telling us like, hey, maybe we just try to stay, but also then we just get outpaced and then races are weird. Whew, that was pretty nice. And then we just get one shot and we lose so much. Wing Star. Well, that's how we, like, got second place. Second place is losing. That's how we lost the last game. No, everyone gets a trophy, Zoomer Millennial. Oh my goodness, we were just annihilated. Bike Chariot. Okay. There we go. Maybe now we got something going for us. So, speed's looking pretty crazy. Our boost is looking crazy. Our combat potential is alright. Battle Chariot, probably just better. What happens if I just hit him, though? What happens if I just slam that guy? Ow. Oh, man, we're already, like, dying, though. We actually just get slammed here even harder. Whoa! That's opportunistic and fortunate for me. Picking up that dude's entire life. And then, like, now we actually need to play super safe, though. And then not die.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I was gonna say, can we grab that as we go? Nah. Okay, our stats. So we got good stats. Not really. 58's actually terrible. Felt a lot better. Only 40 speed. Our racing is rough. Our boost is crazy.
Stadium.
So I guess there's probably other... Ooh, big battle. I'm just so good at Beam Gauntlet. Alright, this is gonna be my Beam Gauntlet test. Do I just win with 40 speed, Chariot, Bandana Waddle Dee? Yeah, I'm wondering, like, because your boost is so high, do you actually go that other star? Huh. This is just the tricky part where, like, if you win this, you're fine. Just cozy. Slow and steady. And I just can't get drafted is all I need to do. Just, like, swerve a little bit. Not get wrecked and then not choke. Alright, we win. The Bulk Star. It's like, do you play Bulk Star on this dude and that's just better? Because, like, your base stats are fine. So I guess you can win on this guy. You just have to be, like, really mean about it. So farming green and red boxes and, like, hunting people down as not your primary way of farming, but as an opportunistic thing. And then trying to pick the right stadium that just kind of falls into whatever you end up at. But your options for the stadium are going to be lower than other characters. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.